we have the current stock market update for Supermicro Computer Incorporated, stock ticker SMCI. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So what we're looking at here is the daily time frame. I thought it was probably a better idea to take a bit of a broader view here. Now that the stock is attempting to form a little bit of a base at these lower levels, there's a lot of discussion in the comments about about how much lower the stock can actually go. There are some people that actually seem to believe that the stock could go to zero, which is interesting. That seems a bit drastic. I mean, I'm not exactly sure why people would think it would drop that far. But if we do start to see some continued negative developments, one price zone that we have been watching here does come in closer to $9.30. So that does sort of open up scope into a drop more close in line with possibly $10 per share, possibly. But that's really going to depend on whether or not the stock is able to find a base here near these lower levels. So currently, we still haven't really seen the stock break below this $20 mark, which is a bit interesting on its own. These new price lows come in at $20.20. So we can just kind of quickly write that in here. But then at the same time, you can say that the bounces here have been somewhat limited. I mean, we're not really seeing a huge bounce here. And, this really doesn't even come close to filling that price gap that was generated during this would have been the end of October. So roughly October 30th, we saw this major sort of price gap that unfolded. So, at the moment, what we really do need to understand is that, there is potential here for some tremendous upside if the stock is actually able to form a base. I mean, even if we are looking at these lower levels here and saying that, maybe saying that there could be wrongdoing here, why is management hiding so much? Why haven't they given us more information about what exactly is going on? What specifically is it in these accounting figures that is claimed to be nefarious or inaccurate? The fact that we don't know this is suspicious on its own. But it really comes down to how much further the stock can actually go, and in this way, I do think that technical analysis is actually quite useful because this gives us sort of a range to the downside. Versus the potential range to the top side. So if what we're saying here is true about this $9.32 level that we were sort of watching previously, all this really means here is that the share price could drop another $10, $12 before then finding a base. So when we compare that to the drop that has been seen previously, that really doesn't sound so bad. I mean, does it really sound that terrible? We've seen share prices drop from this $122 mark all the way down to $20 per share. A drop of another $10 really doesn't seem as bad in terms of the risk to reward perspective that might be used to generate some potential bullish trades here. And I really am starting to think that the potential for upside it has to be greater than the potential for further downside. And I understand I'm taking a little bit of a risk in saying that here, and I'm really not, pleased with how management has behaved here. I do think that the CEO should be resigning. I don't think there's any question about that. The way that he has handled this, somebody else should be taking control of the situation at this point. But at risk of being wrong here, I am going to start to go on record, I think, by saying that this has to start to be viewed as a potential long position. It has to. I mean, I'm not saying that we're necessarily there right now to be pulling the trigger at this point, but if we're simply looking at the stock from this basis, potential upside versus potential downside, I mean, how much further could the stock really drop? Can it really drop below $10? I mean, are we really being serious when we're making those types of comments and saying that share prices could drop that low? Because if we simply just look at, if we sort of move in here to the hourly time frame, this recent price high here that we've been watching, the top of this prior price gap that we've been watching here, I mean, this level comes in at roughly $37.75. So let's just write that in here for a moment. Okay, because if we compare this to these prior lows at $20.20, we're talking about a potential price movement here of $17 to the top side, where to the downside, I mean, what are we really looking at? I mean, realistically, can we really drop below $10 at this point? I mean, this alone, a simple retracement back into this prior price high from this would have been the October 30 trading session, a simple movement back into that direction is substantially larger than the potential for downside if we're going to say that the stock would start to find some support right around $9 or $10. So from this basis alone, I mean, it's very difficult for me to to side with the bearish argument here, because if you were going to short sell the stock, how much money can you actually make to the downside? Compare that to the potential for upside, and it would take a very small price movement here just to send us back into 37.75. So we're talking about $17, over $17 in share price gains relative to those 2020 lows. And then if we're looking at $9 or $10 as a potential level to the downside, we're talking about $10 or $11. I mean, you're already starting to have a risk to reward framework that does clearly favor bullish positions. So, I'm not necessarily there yet, because the way that this chart looks, I do think this does to me look like we could actually start to see a break of that $20 mark. And then who knows where that sends us? I mean, if the share price goes below $20, I think the stock probably starts to look very different to the market. And then maybe you do start to see share prices, into the lower teens or possibly closer to $10. But, doesn't it make sense? I mean, this is really an open question here. I mean, doesn't it make more sense to start to view this stock from the long side rather than, as a further decliner or a potential short position? Because I haven't heard many people in the comments saying that they actually want to buy put options here. I'm just not seeing that much conviction here in the downside. Some people are saying that it's a buy. And I'm starting to think that has to be the correct side of this, even though I actually do think that the stock actually has to move lower from here. I don't think that 2020 is the low. The way that this is shaping up here, and that just sort of this weak rally that we've seen, we're already starting to kind of roll over. We kind of closed the period here right around $25. So, not much of an upward price movement. So I do sort of think that we probably are not at the lows just yet. But overall, I do think that it makes more sense to try to look for buying opportunities here at some point relatively soon. I'm not saying I'm there yet, but that risk to reward ratio at the moment has to be favoring the top side. So here's the current market update for Supermicro Computer, stock ticker SMCI. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.